What do you think? Do you think that's enough? I think it's enough pre-stream. Let's give Francine a little call. Hello.
Yellow.
Hold on. I do not see your skull. Let me go and figure out why. I have suspicions why.
When you confirm those suspicions, I will quietly wait for our adventures in Ueno to continue.
Oh, let me guess. I can never remember which computer I have to set on, because I have things scattered. Let's see. Well, annoyed because it sometimes just breaks.
If it's broken, we can proceed skullless if required, but
yeah, it's preferable that we have it though.
Speaking of journeying to Ueno, I think I might have told this story before, but when we were riding on the Asakusa line to go to Kapabashi, we went through Ueno Station, and there were 3 old ladies sitting directly opposite from us who were chatting the entire time, which is kind of it was a little bit odd on Japanese public transport to hear anyone talking with each other, but the carriage was kind of empty, so I think they decided they could just go for it. And they were chatting very happily the entire time, and the train stopped at Ueno, and we were obviously staying on the train because we were going on further. They continued to chat for a couple of seconds or whatever, and then they paused for a moment, and one of them looked kind of confused. And then suddenly she jumped up and went, Ueno desu! It's Ueno! And they all ran off the train because they realized they hadn't realized what stop they were at, and they were trying to get off at Ueno, and it was great. They made it though.
Yeah, okay, it's just not working today for whatever reason. That means that you will be substituted with a spinning doob instead.
That's okay. My voice comes through clear all the same.
Mm-hmm. I think I know why it broke. Okay, I know the mechanism which it broke. I do not know why it broke it, though.
Something we can fix for tomorrow?
I hope so. Because the thing I suspect is it's not my end, because I was recording with Layla last Saturday, and probably this Saturday too. We're still playing Deus Ex for Sickos. It's been 5 months since our previous recording, but we did one last week.
Nice.
And we'll be doing one this week. And turns out specializing in rocket launchers and Deus Ex is actually really funny.
I bet. When all you have is a rocket launcher, everything starts to look like a nail.
I mean, a hamburger would be my contribution to that.
Hi everyone. Hi Bahamut, Florina, Fluffy Fox, Rocking, all the gang.
Where's Doop Spin? There it is. Yeah.
Speaking
hold on. Would you prefer Doop Spin or would you prefer Evil Columbo?
Please put Evil Columbo in there.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of need to see that.
There he is.
No more things.
Let me get into your hair. Yeah. Exactly.
My ex-wife hates your show.
Thank you, Gianni. What a wonderful voice actor.
Everyone's I feel like Columbo posting in general has had obviously a huge revival over the last couple of years. So I feel like a lot of jokes that are easy to make about Columbo have been made. One thing that I feel like people occasionally bring up, but not as much as they should.
What's that?
Is the convention where whenever he takes care of a celebrity client, whenever it's a celebrity specifically that he's going after, like a celebrity author, or a celebrity chef, or whoever, an actor, actress, he always mentions that his wife is a huge fan of them. Mm-hmm. And I just keep thinking this poor fucking woman must hear from Columbo when he comes home. Apparently, his first name is Frank, according to a tiny clipping like you can see in the corner of a screen on one of the episodes or something. Frank Columbo comes home, sits down, and tells his wife, "You know that author you love? Well, I'm investigating. Turns out that their friend was murdered, and I'm leading the investigation." And every single time, she must be like, "Oh well, fuck, that's it. Like, there are no more books from that guy. He's gonna be in jail in a couple of this has happened like 14 times in a row. Someone she loves, someone whose work she loves or who she loves watching on TV or whatever, gets put in jail by her husband every single time." And I just feel like it must be it's the death knell. She has a series of autographs from these people because he always gets an autograph for his wife. She has a collection of the last autographs ever signed as free men or whatever by all of these guys who murdered people. And man, I feel for her. the curse of Columbo.
Columbo signs his wife up to precog division based on who she likes.
Yeah. Oh my. It's true. Oh my god. Maybe that's why we never see her. She's in a tank.
Right. We're in
We're in Taito.
All right. So do you think this stuff the ground resembles salt or sugar more?
So this was a debate that
or dandruff.
This was a debate that my friend and I had when we were playing through this the first time. Is this a snow level or is this? I always interpreted this as white sand, like a sort of white primordial pure sand or whatever. Because every other area in the game has been sand or whatever. But I think some NPC has an offhand line about how it's cold here or something. So I don't know. That said, if I was to decide between salt and sugar, looks more like sugar to me.
I think it does because every other bit of sand texture in this game looks like sugar.
It's the softness of it speaks to sugar to me, and the way that it powders on the ground as well.
So Blake Sierra can faintly see lots of powdered sugar rocking, obviously. That's the starch, gives it that flaky texture. Giant flower mound. Ooh, I like that one. It means this place is eminently flammable.
I think if I had to choose anything, I would like it to be. The thing is, it has dunes, which is something that snow doesn't really like. That kind of dune shape or whatever. I feel like you don't see that as much on snow. Not the actual shape of the thing, but we just passed everyone that had a whole bunch of lines on the surface. Anyhow, I think today we should just continue to explore.
We haven't cracked everything that's safe for us to explore yet either, so I'm down for that.
I did a little bit of research to determine exactly what order we want to do things in order to open up. Okay, I will say, opening up the final, or not the final, opening up the additional route, the one route that is not automatically available to you, is going to take. It is going to take it is going to take some effort, and a lot of that is effort we can do. There is the hardest boss in the base game between us and that route.
Well, it
so we can have a go at
like
that, but
a fool who needs his ass kicked to me.
We'll see. But yeah, I figure. Oh, there's a demon down there.
Azuma Bashi Bridge, historical landmark built way back in 1774. Version you see now built in 1931.
Oh, that's why the delay was. I had the mainstream full screened. I was wondering why there was a delay there. So okay, now.
Yeah, I was noticing a delay, just based on your response time.
Yes,
that was not marked on the map. That's why it wasn't marked on the map. They didn't want you to find it.
It's also it ain't gonna respawn. The essence ones don't respawn, so they don't get marked on the map.
Alright, welcome to the snake pit.
Okay, I do also have one other piece of clarification that I want to offer you, which is, so you know that Yakumo and Nua's intent is to create a world without demons, right?
Yes.
That's their intended vision for the new world.
Yes.
Now, something that I kind of wish the game had told me before, the specific method that they are going to use, I know it's a spoiler, but I feel like I would have wanted to have that info before I made my choice.
Yeah, they spend literally zero time trying to convince you to follow them, other than you're an idiot if you don't. It's like, well, okay, that's not how this works.
Do you want me to tell you exactly what their thing would entail? Because
did they not tell me until it's far too late?
Pardon?
Do they just not tell you until it's like far too late?
Kind of. It's to be clear, I'm not telling you what the outcome of their event is or whatever. I'm just saying that right now we know that most of the other alternatives are like, I sit on the throne, I create this world or whatever. But the wish that they are going to make is different, or the thing that they are going to do is different from just like world without demons or whatever. And I wish I had known that, because it kind of changes the tone of what what allying with them looks like.
I would like to hear more.
I don't know if it would. I don't know if it would affect it for you.
I'm curious.
You would. Okay.
Oh, it's this guy.
Without going any further into anything else about them, they are the destroy the throne ending. They are going to blow up the throne so that no one can use it and no one can create the new world, which is very different from like what they're saying at this point in the story, which is we want to. I think they believe that will accomplish the thing they want. But if they had told me that they were like, if the game made it clear that they want to destroy the throne and go for a like no rulers ending or whatever, I would have been way more interested to listen to them. So I wanted to provide you with that little bit of additional context just in case it sways you. But
I'm not sure it does. It feels like a tremendously bad idea to do that. Something just tells me this throne exists for a reason. If it's something more powerful than any demon.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. But aren't you glad you had that info? Because I really thought that they were going to... part of the reason I outright rejected them is because I love demons, but hypothetically, their ending just leaves everyone to fend for themselves, I would imagine. Or maybe it doesn't. You'd have to see, but, like...
I mean, I know Nua genuinely cares about human beings. Yakumo, though, I think he is hooked up on that libertarian mindset too much.
Yeah. The way I characterize them is I feel like Nuwa genuinely loves humans, and Yakumo genuinely hates demons, but has no special like genuine love for humans. Like they are two people whose love and hatred respectively complements one another in the current moment, and that has drawn them together. But I don't know that they have exactly the same goals in a lot of ways. And I think Nuwa's kidding herself. I think she's like head over heels for Yakumo, and it's making her excuse a lot of bullshit on his
She wants to
behalf.
fuck Yakumo so bad, it's making her stupid. Got it.
Yes.
I do question her taste there. Anyways, we got some bonus agility, which you love to see. Right, I'm trying to figure out what I should go to first. Oh, hold on. We're getting.
Oh, is that the alarm? That's it.
That's it.
Happening?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a zombie in a second here. Hold on.
Oh no, the 5G! It's coming through the call.
Let me figure
even
out.
though I'm not in the.
Let me figure out what it says on the phone.
I'm becoming evil Columbo as a result of the 5G signal.
Yep, ready to annihilate humanity. Is that literally all they were doing this big fuss over? Was just a test of the national alert system? Jesus Christ.
Yes. How do you feel?
Tired.
Well, I guess you wouldn't be affected by it though because you're a Nahabino, so.
Well, yeah, in game I'm not, you know, IRL, I'm a space being, and none of it affects me. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the Vax will become zombies devoid of humanity. It's like, God, I wish that were me. Anyone else get a craving to overthrow the world order? Or is that just me?
See, I'm seeing a lot of people tweeting brains. Like, no, this isn't a bit I'm doing. I'm seeing a lot of people doing a bit where they suddenly tweet as though they have been zombified.
Look at these
which
big
is really funny to me.
wheels.
Oh, it's the thrones.
Oh.
It is really funny to me to imagine a condition that zombifies you but does make you still capable of using Twitter to communicate that you are a zombie and that you want to eat brains now.
Yeah, you know, the world's filled with all kinds of contrast. You know, we don't have a map, do we?
We do not have a throne, no. Although you might remember
we can't recruit a throne.
Were...
Thrones to our level, but we don't have a map.
A couple of thrones were given to Dazai a little while ago.
It's true. You don't look
You
too...
don't look too happy.
Oh, you want it? Alright.
Something on your mind? I'm gonna voice like the Dowager Countess from Downton Abbey.
Yes.
What's troubling you? A handbag?
Need more allies, I say, looking at my merging box.
Mayhap it's because you lack diplomacy. Here, let's practice. Hand over something I want.
There we go. You get one. That's my rule about money. You get one.
Yeah.
Lifestones, though, please God. Go crazy.
God, that's so funny. Let's practice
That's
diplomacy, but you give me
spyglass.
things for real.
Actually, yeah. Sorry. When I see Queen Mab tonight, I think I'm Queen Mab. That.
I'm Queen.
You're...
Don't stop believing.
Yeah. Let's see what you're made of. All
Hold
right.
on to that feeling.
I'm looked at my new role with the Global Empire's Decree, and I shall obey. Yeah, it's just Jeff and the zombie upset community. I mean, we got a map out of it, so I guess it's alright. Hold on. I see that bullshit. This was pretty easy to reach, so I'm not, like, the most worried about it. What was it gonna do? Oh, I knew what I was gonna do. And it's back there, though. Alright, so I had a thought.
Uh-huh.
Alright, we're gonna be making a Soul Neko Shogun eventually, right?
Yes. Although I still don't believe now is the moment. I think we should.
What I'm saying
No.
is we should just have one in the party passively gaining experience.
Possibly, but no matter how much experience it gains, it's not going to be able to catch up by the time that we. I think that we should create Swollen Neko Shogun when we are right post the alignment lock. Like after that happens, that's like the best cutoff moment for us to do that, because between that, when you reach the alignment lock, if you can actually reach it and beat the boss that stands there, then you're ready to beat the game. And so that's the moment at which we can go and get our Neko Shogun. But between now and then, like, we're gonna climb to about 80 probably is the thing. So, oh my god,
I'm calling a little malarkey on that one. Anyways. Are these guys weak too?
The other thing is that I would want to look up a fusion calculator and stuff and do some research ahead.
Hold on. What level are these guys? Oh.
72.
Yeah, no, we're batting outside our... Well, actually, I'm glad we ran into those first. But I did not mean to spike up with the smoke bomb. That's okay. You can still smoke bomb.
I feel really sorry for Hydra here being made to feel inadequate by these much more powerful multi-headed snakes.
No, we'll catch up. Alright, so that's what we need to get to. Yeah, this area is mostly kind of impenetrable. It's the thing, like, we got this nice, like, big area in the middle, but it's like, alright, but every direction we go is, like, way above our limit.
Now we could go back to the fairy village and start doing some of the side quests and stuff there. That is part of reaching to. And if you remember, we also received. I double checked that all this is good. If we could go and follow that one Dominion's quest line. Oh yeah, or we could go see what Vasuki's up to if you wanted to.
Another snake, huh?
If I remember correctly, Vasuki is the snake whose body wrapped around the stone that churned the ocean of Amrita, the ocean of like divine milk.
Divine milk. No salvation benefits a swollen athlete in destruction. Lord Shiva has spoken thus.
Well, I guess we know what Shiva wants to do now.
Lord Shiva's begun the rites of conjuring the rude Astra. I see Rudra Astra. I see here rude Astra. The rude ass.
The Rudra Astra.
That sort of moment King Basuki shall guide us in his stead. It's too easy to do a joke in English about rude ass. The fart that will sunder the earth.
I do really like the old collapse, shrine stuff here. Makes for a very cool passageway there.
Oh, I'm gonna grab this nugget over here.
You did. I believe Vasuki is over to your left.
I know. Well,
oh wait, did you run back out, or
I ran back out on purpose? Yeah, because I'm assuming it's also a little high level.
I believe you can just go and talk to Vasuki if I remember correctly. The perspective of Shiva's delegation is that this world is like moot or whatever. I don't think they're not interested in the throne right now. And I think in a lot of cases you should just explore and see what these guys are up to, if you feel like it. But
yeah, I'm mostly avoiding situations where I'm dealing with a shutout because I don't feel like there's much to learn from fighting things way higher level than us. In general, like, I guess that's something I do sort of detest about RPGs, which is funny because it's so endemic to them, is waiting till your numbers are high enough. That's generally like why in TTRPGs I prefer games with very really tight power level game. Like where that plus one bonus is like godly. I love that shit. I'm mostly getting patient when it's, when I see the you're not tall enough to enter the roller coaster. That's all. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We could also go and check out one other thing that's potentially on our list is what that Dominion tasked us with doing, which is finding out what Khonshu is up to, who is not present here in Taito currently. We were given a special teleport point to head to in order to see that.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that.
I think that would be a cool thing to do today.
Minimal grinding would be cool. Oh, so this is going to be rolled mean, isn't it? Could be worse. What level are these two jerks? 70, yep. Just a little bit beyond us. Like, I feel like 10 levels will come to us in the blink once we
This was definitely the first part of the game where I did like a significant amount of grinding, but also I was in hard mode, so there was a lot less leeway.
It's downwards, minimal grinding, very bounded XP curves, good catch up, weak excess level XP. Yeah, like stuff like that. If the grinding's minimal, I mind the numbers less. Like Caves of Cud has never felt super arduous in that regard, because the level ups actually do come pretty fast. The power ups do kind of come hot and heavy, especially when you know what you're doing. That's always my go-to example for an RPG I really dig. I talk about Caves of Cud a lot, but
it's worth talking about.
Yeah, it's a game I really like. And talking about with Gra is always a little rough because she works on the game, so it's very easy for like a comment to come off as like a serious like suggestion that they should when I really don't mean it at all. I really just want to talk about it as a fellow player of game, because she was she played cuts before, she played cut before she worked on it. It's the thing. So
I'm interested to know how. I know that you have plans to stream it or whatever, but like I'm interested to know should the next stream series we do, depending on how long it takes us to finish SMT, should it be Slave Zero X?
In February. If you want to sit over my shoulder and watch someone play your baby and get frustrated at it, sure.
I mean,
because there's going to be some frustration. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get mad at anyone, really. I mean, I've been working on my frustration levels for a while now, because when I first started streaming, I would get really grumpy about some games. And I still do. I have a tendency to really harp on things when I'm being nettled in a certain way. And I've been working really hard to not be as grumpy about it, because I know when I'm watching streamers and they're getting into the negative zone, There's some streamers who can do it well, where I'm not too bothered because they have it under control, and some streamers who I see getting into that pit, and it feels bad to me to watch it. And so, like, if like 3 years ago, I don't think I could handle a good Slave 0x thing on stream. Now, though, I think I can handle it. No problem. I mean, I'm playing Darktide these days on, like, the hardest difficulty without going into, like, the real freaky stuff they have now. And, you know, the old hardest difficulty. And even when I lose, I'm just not unbothered by it now. And that's a pretty great place to be.
I think that's great because I'm really looking forward to doing a very funny bit where every time you are killed by particular attacks from certain bosses, even if it's not true, I am going to say, "Oh, I personally designed that attack. Yeah, I personally made it like that." And I was asked whether the damage should really be this high, and I said no, it should be higher. But they made me make it this weak, relatively speaking. I'm gonna be so irritating playing that game. I'm gonna be constantly talking about every aspect of it. If
the upload side of the skull wasn't on your end, I'd be putting a secret clown nose on it for that.
Just wait. It's gonna be great.
All right. So where do I have to go? Is the question.
Okay. Well.
For that quest. For Dami Mommy quest.
I believe it's in Shinagawa.
Shinagawa, and then what was the thingy?
I think it is.
Is it
because they gave you a new one. It could be Tenozu Isle, I believe, because that's separated from the others. If you know.
Yeah, it looks like it's out somewhere. Let me see. There is a little message over there. Let's take a look.
I remember when
you were like little star baby.
It should be pretty obvious. It should be pretty obvious whether you're in the right location or not when it shows up.
I'll cross my fingers about Darktide performance. I think it's working better, but my computer got like beefy at some point, relative to like where most games are. Like honestly, like I hope this console generation lasts forever, because
no, wait. This is where is this it?
That's a board over there. Let me see.
We can check our quest, actually. We can check the quest that we were given.
All right. I don't think I've ever looked at a quest my entire life on the menu here. Let's see, quests. Freaky. Oh, geez.
That's all the completed ones.
Yeah, all right. Side quest. Ultimate Omelet. Oh, wow. We have a lot of back things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanzu.
Oh, Daiba over in Minato. Okay, it's not in Shinagawa. I could have sworn it was. That's so weird.
Let me go look at all these.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. See, the reason I remembered that is because a lot of the Egyptian deities are hanging out in Shinagawa at the fairy village, and so mentally I was like, I associated them with because Isis is there, if you remember correctly.
Aren't we looking for Massive Hall? Okay, so that one we won't get for a bit.
Yeah.
Horn of Plenty, help by Holy Demon, bring it to the meter. Horus on Rampage above Sodakonda, to PM bring his head to Isis.
We can definitely do that one. That is one of the side quests we need to do in order to fulfill the fourth ending requirements. And additionally, so is this actually, the Egyptian's Fate. So
what's this guy about here? Hold on. Hey, it's you. You look pretty strong. I'm Kopa Tengu. Nice to meet ya. I just got this idea in my head. No doubt, you're super strong, yeah? So would you mind hearing me out for a bit? I mean, he's being cool about it. Look over toward the coast there. Yeah, that spot with all the containers and warehouses and such. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that place. We have a friend over there. See that weird sparkly thing out there? Well, that's actually a huge bird, big as a friggin' airplane. I want to use a feather from that bird and make myself a crown. That way, become a higher-ranking Tengu. That's how it works with you? Nice. So you think you can bring a giant bird's feather back my way? No problem, my dude.
Yeah. I think at this point, most of the world bosses should be doable.
Hey, now that's what I like to hear. You'll most likely run their feather friend at the southern end, the spot loaded with a bunch of containers. Yeah, I know where that is. Make your way there over ASAP, yeah? Thanks.
We're doing some general side quests clear up to grab a couple of extra levels via XP. A lot of these will be very simple for us now, but like we can just mop them up before they get even simpler.
Hold on, let's just peek around the corner here. Okay, I'm willing to bet there was a Mitama behind that. And we already got him. Willing to bet. Anyways, I don't know why I'm saving so much. Are we looking for a massive hole? No, I did not say that. We're not looking for a massive hole. We know we're not because that is...
There's nothing in the massive hole currently.
Yeah.
If we went to the massive hole right now, it would just be a massive hole which was empty. We have to wait until the massive hole has something in it later in order to do the thing that we need to do later.
Yeah, you have to wait until it's occupied by this little bastard with us.
Yeah, later on, Amanozako will get back into the enormous hole, and that's when we can complete that quest.
Let me emphasize, by the way, she is part of us, in a way, because of the myth of, you know, Susano, and also I love her. She's the shitty little goblin side of me I spat out. I spat her out. I made her this way. I should love her. This is basically my child. My shitty child. Being a god is such a weird thing.
I really did warm up to Amanozako conceptually, like, over the course of the game. I remember I'm not normally one for, like, the little, like, mascot types or whatever, but she endeared herself to me for sure.
What's that one game people keep talking about? Exalted? Yeah, like, I feel like that game doesn't really accomplish the things I like about god stories. Where you have very flawed gods, they feel like gods, you know, and they're getting kicked out of heaven all the time and stuff, you know. And getting tricked by and beaten by mortals sometimes. That's the shit I want. What do you think?
I am a big fan of gods or godlike entities like becoming alienated from the human condition by their power. That is something that I like. I like it especially when it is a mortal who has risen to a godlike status and has become, like, is finding it hard to remain connected to the human experience, but is trying. Like, that's something that interests me.
My assistant has some stories she's been chewing on for a while, working on, that she'd love to run by Ethan in that vein, because those are a lot of her fantasy stories, funny enough, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, it's a character archetype that I just keep returning to, and I probably will, like, forever, I think. Like, I feel like people are going to see the things that I've written into SCX, and then they're going to see me repeat those things, like, in different combinations a million times over the course of my career if I get the chance to make more games. Much like Nomura is, like, obsessed with, like, multiplicity of identity, the value of memory and self and stuff like that, is constantly doing stuff like that. Like, I think I'm going to be talking about people with weird god complexes for the rest of my life. I'm loving it.
I don't know. Exalted kind of scares me away because it just feels too... Every story I heard from it just kind of makes me go blah about it. I don't know. It doesn't... It's something about that setting just makes me feel kind of like just very suspicious of it.
I'm not familiar.
I mean, the main thing is, like, the older Exalted stuff is, of course, predictably bad, as many older RPG stuff has been. Like the lizards that piss heroin, for example.
That's one.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
Hold on a second, says Francine. Think of the medical applications of this lizard piss. So I heard Senazawa? What did I hear? No, that's a singer.
Minato.
Minato, there we go. Minato, and then,
Odaiba.
Odaiba, thank you. They are... Oh, for the Egyptian stuff, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking
Yes.
I'm sorry, thinking of ISIS. There we go, but I see it now. So it feels like Shadowrun where I'd only ever play if the whole group is going for it. You should look at the game that Envy wants to run. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like shitty, make your own, like, teenage level OC kind of fun. The art in the book's pretty choice. I'll have to ask her about it. Also, Francine, my assistant, uncovered, like, old art, like, stuff that's, like, like, 8 years... No, more like 9 years old and older. And she's actually a lot better than she realized for most of her life. Hasn't improved a whole lot in that space of time, but is definitely better than she realized.
I find that's often the case, and sometimes you just need distance from it. I have so much of my work that I thought was terrible when I made it, and then years later I'm looking at it and I'm like, how do I get back to this? How do I do something this good again?
I mean,
You really do
think-
just need the
I think she's-
perspective like that allows you to process it as someone else's work.
I think she's better now, but also I actually really like the palette change here. This is nice. This is just real easy, my
Yeah.
eyes. I think this is my favorite zone in terms of colors. I like amber. Amber is just one of the easiest colors. Amber
Amber's
is
the
kind of
color
yellow.
of your energy.
Yeah, exactly. You know it. I can't remember what's the lyrics of that song.
Neither can I. I don't think anyone can.
Yeah, but like I really like the colors of this zone the most. I like deserts in general. I like kind of like this warm shade rather than like the super like deathly bright shade that many real deserts have going on. I mean, snow's brighter. White's a really just hard color for me to look directly at in large quantities. I can't do a bright mode for any application.
I really liked this little segment here. This was easily one of my favorite pieces of environment design in the game, was traveling across this like huge like abandoned suspension bridge out here in the middle of nowhere.
I suspect the amber tint too is to counteract the blue tint of the screen.
Taito.
By the way, why those glasses are amber tinted? Because it's blue light that a lot of these screens emit. So the amber, at least color wheel wise, is pretty well the opposite. If I'm correct, Francine's the professional artist here.
You know, here's something that I've learned about color theory in my time working with color. I think color theory is probably real to a degree, but I don't know shit about it, like consciously speaking. I can name like complementary colors or like contrasting colors or whatever, but even that's just stuff that feels like self-evident to me when I look at them or whatever. Like it's I think color theory is also one of those things where it's like there are potentially rules, but I think almost all of them can be broken in interesting ways. I'm not sure how much you subscribe to.
Okay, so writing's more my stronger, like, artistic theory background. Assistant and I were writers first before artists. We're not good writers now because we're out of practice, but we could be good again. And the thing about writing is there's a bunch of rules about writing too, but you absolutely can break every single one of them if you have a good enough idea. I think there's some others you don't want to turn out though. But like I meant just like a base theory, like there's a lot of rules you can break.
I think for me the principal crime with color is just being like boring or whatever, like not being willing to experiment. No, there's a lot. Okay, as far as color theory in terms of design, I feel like it's very subjective and you can do whatever you want. If you're talking about like depicting reality or like fidelity to reality or understanding how light works in a technical sense, there is a lot that is actually like pretty set in stone, which I think is worth observing. I think something that I was talking to a friend because I would do a lot of painting studies from life lately to like try and get those muscles back in working order, and something that I've had to like not relearn because I never forgot it necessarily, but something that I am having to re-emphasize in my work is the sheer amount of subcolors that you get in what appears to be a single hue in nature specifically. Yeah. When you are looking at like human skin, for instance, if you look at the whole, like the macro image, it just appears to have like a flesh tone, which could be any of the flesh tones that human flesh can be. But then if you look closely, especially at a still image where those hues are perfectly captured, human skin is kind of an averaging of millions of different colors. And a lot of which you wouldn't necessarily. Wow, whoa, we're rich here. Now, a lot of stuff that you wouldn't consciously like recall, like, if you were asked to imagine human skin either. Like human skin is kind of a melding of like yellow, blue, orange, teal, purple. Like almost every color is present in human skin, and in order to get that like overall average macro hue, you have to render those other ones. I think a good exercise for people when they're painting a study is to zoom in and just sort of like focus your eyes on only one portion of the skin and just that part, and render like emphasize the contrast and the saturation of the color you're looking at there and render that. And you'll find yourself with a patch of like pure blue skin or pure green skin or pure yellow skin or something on those lines. And doing that a whole bunch of times and blending those hues, like making them meet with each other, creates the overall image. It's like a mosaic almost. I think that's the color theory I feel like I understand a little bit more about. But in terms of color theories and like what colors look good together, I think it's like pretty much any color can theoretically look good with any other
So
color.
my background is primarily like in terms of I guess like things that visually stimulate me is space, unsurprisingly. And so I understood color first as light. You know, from stars, I guess, is like the main place still, but also like looking at spectrography, like looking at a distant object and seeing what elements it's composed of, being able to determine that
based on the light wavelengths.
Exactly. And Roy G. Biv and all that stuff. So that's always where I'm at first. And that's the thing that's kind of why I look at the color wheel and go, this is useful as a starting point. Because I'm looking at this and going, alright, these two colors contrast. If I'm looking at a picture and thinking, I don't like how this color is kind of looking right now with that one, then I often think about the color wheel if I'm really stumped, and I'll start like tinting things a little bit one way or another. Just a little at a time. Like, rather than changing a whole color. Because, like, I do pixel art. It's mostly contrast. Alright, this last one, I don't know what it's going to be weak to. It's only level 10, though, so I could just do something real stupid. I think I'll just take a guess. Because you're going to run away in all likelihood.
Are you feeling lucky?
Yes.
We are feeling very lucky indeed. Holy shit.
I roll it today.
Nice. That's the luck build right there. You were right. I was wrong.
You know what? I knew that was the case, but it's really good to hear it acknowledged. This guy's exactly where he belongs. So what do you think? I'd do it again.
He's just furious watching you like slaughter his Mitama brethren.
I mean, you know, that Mitama's just furious in general. It's okay. He just has a resting bitch face.
He's the Ara Mitama.
Light Sutra.
You might remember, I mentioned it the last time we were talking about the Mitama names, but you might remember the Ara Mitama from FF14, where the Ara Mitama was the force of anger that overwhelmed the auspices during that whole questline and made Seiryu and Izuku and Yako.
I love that because it had a bunch of funny little animals.
It was this guy. It was this fucking guy. This was the guy who was making it. This is the guy who turned Koryu's brain into mush and made it into a mindless monster.
That fucking bitter beer face too, damn. Alright, it was light, I believe. What if I drop the light shard on you? We have nothing to fuck around, because he's all level 10, right?
I believe you can buy light shards as well at this point, so...
Oh, yeah, we can buy gems, too. Oh, that's right, that's why I didn't want to do that. Well, I remember now, the shards are weaker damage, yes, but also...
Yeah.
Well, let's just take a gamble, because you're probably gonna run. Look at that.
Oh my god.
High fucking roller today, folks. A couple grimoires. The more grimoires, the better. I mean, the thing is, if we
hanging out
if we end up
on this bridge.
What is our current grimoire like stock right now? By the way,
it should be pretty significant. I don't believe we spent more than maybe 1 or 2. 52. Holy fuck.
I don't think we're gonna cap on them, but if we get close to it, I'm probably gonna slowly just start spending them.
I mean, my plan was like, what if we just fed those all to Neko Shogun at the end of the game?
The thing is, I don't want to like overcap. Is the main thing. Bomb of Life, that's a different item. I have to remember that every time.
Yeah.
Did you see that Vitality Bomb we got a little bit ago, by the way?
Yes, very nice.
Alright, and is this our bird jerk that we're gonna end up fighting eventually? I feel like this is a battle arena for it.
The Thunderbird. The Thunderbird is back in the other area. That was a completely different zone. That said, because this is the Egyptian Pantheon's current residence, there is another boss flying around up there that it is very possible we may run into. It is a world boss, and I don't believe we're obligated to fight him currently, but it is possible we may get ambushed by... I think you can see him flying around over there. Ahead of us.
Oh, over at the bridge? Yeah, we did see... I saw someone swooping, that's why I was bringing it up.
Yes. That is not a bird. That is Seth. Or Set. I think I've mentioned it before, but Seth is one of those very unfortunate victims of some of Kaneko's incorrect or willful misinterpretations of research or actual mythological reality that then kind of stuck in the series. So Seth traditionally in Shin Megami Tensei has been depicted as an enormous black dragon, which you can see up there.
Yeah, I was hoping to go look at it.
In Egyptian mythology, cosmology, etc., Seth is never depicted as a black dragon. That is just not a form that he takes on. Seth takes on the form of a man or an animal, a man with the head of an animal or the entire animal of an unidentified
Is he the guy with
nature.
the crocodile head?
No, that's Sobek. Seth is normally people describe the animal as looking like an aardvark, but the reality is that there's no actual concrete understanding of what the animal depicted is intended
Were these guys
to be,
immune to Almighty, by the way?
Nope. No, they are not. But I believe they have, I think they have a resist, so...
They're level 10.
Well, that works.
Right, we're just gonna do that.
Yeah.
Also,
it won't always work, but...
I mean, if they're low level, because that's what I was noticing immediately about every single Mitama we've seen here, is that they're incredibly that's
because we are technically in the starter zone. We're just in a part of it we couldn't access it before, so...
Well, now rather than waste items on them, we're just nuke them. Finally, divine. Oh, whoops! I actually did not mean to use that. Oh, that's okay. If you used that on anyone, it was Yoshitsune anyway. So.
But yeah, so the Seth animal is what it's generally referred to. That's less relevant here, though, because what happened was, so Kaneko is a big fan of, or not a big fan completely, but has dabbled a lot in what is referred to as hyperdiffusionism, which is a principle where almost all religions are connected on some level, and so almost every different deity is a version of every other deity.
Oh.
And yes, so Seth Seth's name is sometimes equated with that of Satan, and Satan is the dragon, or the serpent. And so Kaneko thought he was being smart by trying to suggest that he was aware that Seth was actually a version of Satan, and so he made Seth a dragon.
Oh, okay, we can't run from this fight, so if we lose, that's progress lost. Alright.
We could do this. 62, come on.
Okay, we can, yeah. Alright, so we got Madness Nails, Maza, wow, he got Maza and Maza. We don't have any frost attacks available. Got 10 Fierce Substitution, lowers attack, Frenzy Chop. So the main thing we're going to be worrying about is Heavy Force and Heavy Electric. We'll see really fast what we're weak to. Okay, so Force and Electric are my concerns. Let's examine our party just to make sure I'm aware of what's going on here. No, I want to go back to the people on top. See, okay, you're weak at the Force, that's a problem. You're fine against both those. You're weak to Ice, that's fine. Alright, we're going to start spending some, Force Dampeners, it looks like.
Does anyone have Block Force? Like anyone in our party?
A good question.
I don't think so. We feel like we've seen it at some point, but we abandoned it because it was too, circumstantial.
Yeah, let's, why get that when I could rely on, an item, because most fights are over before I run out of my stock. Even, boss fights. No. She has it.
There you go. And as a healer, she could be really useful.
Right, we're gonna swap out her for Tao, though honestly, I think she's gonna just fucking buckle and die real fast.
I don't know, she's only 2 levels below Tao. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Tao's not 50, Tao's 60. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that and Seth is 64.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, but either way,
she's gonna go down 1 physical hit, but we're gonna use it this round, just in case. Alright, and you're weak against Ice. I'm just gonna do a big swap here. I'm not even gonna be shy about it. You got Buffadine. Resisting the Force. You're good at casting Buffadine. Get in here, Lamu. This is your chance to shine. Yeah, I feel like Lamu and Hydra got some similarities here.
I mean, they're both major bosses with unique new models for SMT5, new additions to the overall demon roster. It's their chance to shine here. But yeah, so this is the problem: is that like if Kaneko makes a decision like that and makes Seth a dragon back in Shin Megami Tensei 2, I believe is the first place that this design appeared. The problem is that because SMT2 kind of became this like Bible for a lot of the rest of the series, and a lot of its designs were enshrined, depicting Seth any other way, like reusing this Seth design became a series staple. And then before you know it, Seth is a classic design, and we can't mess with a classic design. But Seth is still a dragon, which is completely incorrect for his portrayal in Myth. And at a certain point, they just started to kind of treat Seth as more like an SMT original than anything. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was kind of predictable.
Yeah, you were right. And so now Seth's race has actually been changed from evil to Drake. He's been made one of the dragons, like as though he is actually a dragon. It's kind of messed up.
I forgot, you actually Buffadine like a fucking champ. Get in there.
Yeah.
Your longer might actually live around too.
Thunder resistance too, if I remember correctly.
Anyways, yeah, you buffed that dying right away.
Hell yes. And that was a very long-winded way of saying that Seth should not be a dragon, but unfortunately they might be stuck with it at this point if they're unwilling to change him. And now they're just leading into it and pretending that Seth is a dragon for real. God, that's such a good heal.
Alright, so I think he's gonna... Okay, let's go look at him again really quick. Hold on. Yes, I want to look at you. He used Mazadine last round. What do you think he's gonna do on Magatsuhi?
At Magatsuhi, is Madness Nails an AoE?
It is random foes attack.
I think there's. I think so. I don't think that he uses anything that isn't an AoE on Magatsuhi, especially since he's he only gets one round. I think it's. I'm not really sure. Unfortunately,
he did just use Mazadine is the thing.
He used Mazandine and he's used Maziodine, so if he hasn't used it, I might predict Madness Nails, but it could also just catastrophically wrong on that front.
Alright, well, Jovian, for now, I am just terrified of getting forced. Is the thing that is what I'm most scared of, so that's what I'm gonna prepare against. And then hopefully next round we can get some purchase here. If animals unidentified. Nope, there it is. Champ. Alright, we're gonna find out real fast if, you know, let's make an assumption that he's only gonna oh, you're charmed.
I could have sworn I remembered this being not an optional fight, but I remember there being a little bit more build up to it. I'm very sorry that I have dropped us into the Seth trap.
Yeah, that's alright though. It's how it is. Alright, I don't like charm. I'm gonna deal with charm right now. When fixes that.
An Amrita soda would do it.
Have a sody pop, get rid of your goddamn boner.
Drink a soda and calm down, for God's sake.
For Pete's sake. Yeah, I'm not gonna burn Magatsuhi when we have someone who's technically a hazard to the party.
We're punching a little bit above our weight here, but I think that I think we can do it, and a successful run here will net us an enormous chunk of XP as well, which is very nice.
Alright, her MP is toast right now. Jovian's actually not the main hitter right now. In this particular fight anyway. Not for now. Well, what I want is... Yeah, we're gonna Chakra Pot. It's a Chakra Pot situation.
Chakra Pot moment.
We could Buffadine But yeah, that lowers your accuracy and evasion. I'm gonna go give that a shot. Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Okay, so he uses Madness Nails. Oh my god.
Yeah, he just killed Jovian in one swing.
Well,
This is a problem with Jovian right now, is that we are glass cannony, and it's bothering me enough where I might be actually investing into Vitality.
I'm sure if we just get lucky enough.
I mean, I love the luck, and I'll continue investing in luck, but like luck, the thing we have not put a single point willingly into, unless it's been an item, has been Vitality. That and Magic. I would like a moderate amount of defense.
Oh, thank God, we did save here at the very least. So
Yeah, we didn't like lose too much, but we lost more than I wanted. But I saw the apple there, and I'm like, I want apple, and then I got ambushed. So I think I am actually going to invest in a little bit in defense for a bit. We'll let things kind of passively go, other things go up passively for a few levels.
no point in having all that strength and all that luck if it can't protect you from the imminent threat of Madness Nails.
Yeah, like agility is good for going first and accuracy and whatnot, but you know, it's not the best protective stat we could have. Which is simply taking it on the chin sometimes. I mean, I'm liking all these instances you're finding, at least.
It is worth noting that was a critical on Seth's behalf, though, so he did also get a little lucky.
It is true. However, I am tired of. I'd rather it be more than one lucky hit required.
We're not playing Shenmue, we don't need lucky hit. That's a joke for all the Shenmue heads out there who love to play lucky hit in Shenmue. Available now.
Oh, speaking of bombs, look at that. Look, if the game just gives me like 5 vitality bombs right now, then I won't even like need to think about it. In fact, let's go look at Jovian's stats really fast. Okay, you have 335 HP. Yeah, only 38 vitality. I would like vitality to get to 42, I want to say. We'll go with the answer to life, the universe, and everything, which is only a 10th of the weed number. Yeah, I think that's about right. I just want to get a little beefier. Money.
We could also go exploring in back in Taito for one of the essences that delivers us the upgraded form of Sakanagi, so that if we are going to be a glass cannon, we are at the very least like the most dangerous glass cannon we can feasibly be.
Oh, we're still gonna be glass cannon, even if like, you know, 4 like invested points of vitality, but like like I said, like I want it to be able to survive like 2 crits.
Yeah.
Bye. He saw us from pretty far away. There's no catching him. Unfortunately. Let's
Sorry
see.
about that. The rice cooker's done.
Oh, I hear it too. Exciting. Maybe I should,
No.
Oh, what? How did I not find
Oh,
you
wow.
before?
Okay, wait. I did not remember this being out here. What is that? That's not the one I'm thinking of, is it? That cannot be the one.
You can't
If
get
it is, then
You can't get a copy of it, can you?
no, I don't believe you can get copies of any of the Aogami essences.
What the shit? How did I not see that before? Did I just not notice it? Lady Ishtar is now playable. Hold on, what the fuck? Type 1 too. No, not as. I got distracted. Scotty looks amazing. Sorry. That's not what I'm looking at. No, I want to. That's Infusion, right?
Yeah, no, it is Essence Fusion, but it's not listed up there. Did we get a copy of an existing one? What? Oh, wait. I think it's just. Can you check what the resistances are on it?
There's Aramasa in
Yeah,
here.
it's a copy. It's a copy of the original. That's so weird. I didn't know that was even in there.
Well, another opportunity to grab that stuff, I guess.
Yeah, if we want Aramasa, I'm not sure we do. I think Wrath Tempest is kind of a better version in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's my
cool,
opinion.
I guess.
What else is there on this?
I think that's probably there so that you can revert your it is pretty much just Aramasa and Rakunda, I think. I think that's pretty much just there so that you can revert your resistances to a copy of Algami's if you want to, rather than the skills.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's nice if we want to go back to base. I mean, we're definitely not going back to base for a final resistance set. I want just the absolutely rudest set of resistances possible.
Yeah, we should be able to get some pretty nasty stuff out there.
That big... Actually, hold on a second. We haven't checked what we have available for affinities in quite a bit. And maybe we should consider that.
Yeah. I think it might be worth just playing around with fusions and stuff right now, honestly. Let Fight maybe realize that we could potentially...
Yeah, we could... We have some fusion fodder. Alright, let's go check out Apotheosis first, then. Okay, Jovian, what do we got here? Alright, we can... That... Fire... Hey, Mara. Ice in your case. Hey, look, it's Seth himself. Not a bad set for him, though. Not a bad set for you, too. I mean, maybe I'm boring, but I kind of like the idea of just having someone who's neutral to everything. Fuck it. You want to get a press turn on us, you crit.
What is Futsunushi's essences again? His resistances?
Whom's?
Futsunushi up there, level 69, War God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Weak to sleep, but resistant to seal and nullifying confusion and mist. That's pretty nice. Weakness to dark that's unfortunate.
Null and seal.
Null to seal is nice.
Null to charm,
Null
of
to
course.
charm.
This might not be the worst one to grab here.
Yeah, only one weakness, and the opportunity to absorb lightning is very nice. Plus, passive resistance to light and dark is just very versatile. But remember, we would be giving up the essence's abilities. What does Mara have on abilities?
Hold on a second. I'm just also checking Jovian. Okay, so that's Jovian's current set. So we can objectively do better. All right, what's your abilities? Oh, that's affinity. We want skills. Let's see, you got...
Hell Thrust, Megaton Press, Toxic Spray, Slumber Vortex, Charge, Enduring Soul.
Oh, that might be...
Oh my god, that's a permanent...
You know what?
That's the solution to our problem right now.
Why don't...
without even having to level up.
Why don't we wait until we have another skill slot then to use Mara here?
Yes.
Also, these heavy, physical moves look good. Hell Thrust actually looks really good. For what
I'll say, I said,
going on.
as far as the attacks we will have available to us as Jovian, there is, like I said, there's an essence out there in Ueno that has a kind of a better version of Sakanagi in it that I used as my chief damage dealer for the entire rest of the game. So I don't know that we necessarily need to pick up Megaton Press.
Well, I don't want Megaton Press, I wanted Heavy Thrust, but the thing is I don't think I should merge a physical attack on Jovian unless it's literally severe.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna think about fusing a bit, weren't we?
Fucking Mara. Toxic Spray, Thrust, Megaton Press.
Yeah, I'm looking at going Mara. Why do you gotta be this way?
Enduring Soul.
Because we don't have Francine's Skull's not working, so we got Evil Columbo instead accompanying us. I gave Francine a choice. She could either have Doob Spin or Evil Columbo, and she chose Evil Columbo. Hey, Ishtar, we can make you, actually. I just realized. No, we can't. We're not 62. Never mind. We're getting there, though. What does it take to make you? Queen Mab, Lu Garu, Osei.
No more things.
Let me get into your hair is the best part of that.
Let me get into your hair.
Okay.
I sleep soundly at night.
Ah, hello, Ariok. I see you there, creeping around.
I still want to have a team that has both Ariok and Mara on it.
together at last. Let's have a reverse fusion here. Alright, we're level 56 right now? Okay. Right, I remember now. Because we had like Scathic here, okay. So it hasn't been too long since our last look. I don't think we've seen a Chimera here before. We got some options though I wouldn't mind spending. Because I'm not ready to let go of Yoshitsune yet.
No.
But maybe we should consider that soon. I mean, the stats are also objectively better.
We have made like zero use of Hanuman, and Luguru is cheap. I'm kind of inclined to say Hanuman and Luguru for Orobus and like the thing is though I don't remember ever using Chimera. I'm not sure like what it excels at or whether it's worth picking up. But you know,
Chimera,
for the
what do you
price
got?
for a price this cheap,
Physical,
we afford
fire, lightning. Mostly a strength build that's magic is a no joke, so it's a bit of a dual purpose right now. Fierce Roar, draws increased defense. Oh, that's a bad idea. I would never use that one. See, Zeodyne, Eat Whole, Nullfire. So, something also I'm just noticing though is like, seriously though, that's like an extra 5 strength and like better everything if Yoshitsune thrown in there and we could just summon another Yoshitsune. I would spend the money on another Yoshitsune. I'm gonna do that. Actually.
Okay, but what does Chimera inherit from Yoshitsune that makes that worth it? Because I'm not sure that Chimera is pretty much just like heavy physical here, but he's not gonna get Hasotobi, which is like the #1 useful thing.
Well, we're gonna
here.
summon another one.
That's true, but like, why go through the price of that? Like, what is it? What is it that we would want to get out of using Yoshitsune to make Chimera?
Well, okay, we get something that does decent fire damage, which I'm not sure we actually have right now. Fire Draco Strike, so at least have a press turn on that. I don't care about
that.
Fierce Roar.
If you wanted that, getting if I was gonna go for that, I would want to find something that can cost Agidyne. Not like the Draco Strikes are getting outpaced. I think fire damage. You want something that can cost Agidyne instead. I think Arobus can actually cost Agidyne or has Agidyne already.
Alright,
so
you seem so like diametrically opposed to this that I'm just not gonna do that then. Like you seem to be just frowning a little too hard for my taste, so we're gonna move on. That's you.
I'm wiping sweat off my brow and being like, oh, thank God, we avoided the ending you only get if you fuse Yoshitsune into a Chimera, where the entire world gets blown up.
Alright, what do I want to transfer over then in that case? Don't really care about these two. What I would take is you, and honestly, Light Mana Aid. We'll replace Light Mana Aid, no doubt, but yeah, that seems alright. You missed a bit of Exalted discussion, yeah. It wasn't like much, it was mostly just kind of... I love you. Sorry, all caps is a sure way to get me to like a fucking demon in this game. Yes, you fucking are, buddy. Holy shit.
That is your favorite demon speech type, isn't it?
It really is. It just makes me so happy. Let's get rid of Frenzied Chomp, actually. I'm not going to use Frenzied Chomp. I will use, like, Mana Aid, though. It'll use itself, really. Alright, anything else I want here? We could get a Decarabia, speaking of, like, really good fire. Oh, that would be a Yearlonger in there, though.
Yeah, that's... Agidyne +2 is pretty good. What about Loki?
Well, I'm looking...
We confuse Loki, right? Loki is like the ultimate elemental.
Yeah, it's actually a downgrade in a few ways. Alright, let's go look at Loki.
Now that is Loki is the ultimate elemental like attack guy.
We have not been using Alice, by the way.
Yeah, I think it might be time to pass Alice on to Loki, and Pazuzu is someone else who's also not made much use of.
We have not used Pazuzu at all. I'm pretty sure. All right, so we got Bufadine and Mabufadine.
Oh my god,
that's
if we pass on Zandyne and he has Bufudine and Zeodyne and he learns Agidyne at the next level, then he would have all of them.
Oh. And he can get, like, Mutun, too. Oh, okay, we're making something real stupid, aren't we? I like it. Oh, shit, though. You can get a Pleroma out of it. But he doesn't have a dark bonus, though, is the thing, so...
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on,
and
let's not get too greedy, then. Let's not get too greedy.
Okay.
We don't need Mudun.
We're getting... Yeah, no, we don't. It's Mudun is also... It's low. We want to wait for, like, Mudo Baryon later on. Like, Mudun has already been outpaced, and there's no Mudine. So, my recommendation for Loki today, my predictions for Loki stocks, put all your money into Great Mana Spring, Mana Spring, and Resist Light.
Oh, look at that. You're right. Oh, no. I think we've made kind of a monster.
And then when he upgrades, like when he gets Agidine, replace Mabufudine with Agidine.
This is what I think we should do. Actually, we can replace Mabufudine with High Restore. Right?
Where does Agidine go then? We get rid of Mana Spring? Just like basic Mana Spring?
Because the max MP is good. Don't get me wrong. But he's a weakness hitter.
Yeah. Absolutely, that's absolutely true. He will. Yeah. This is fucking it. This is it.
This is it. We might actually, if we can get him with like a severe version of all those, this would be a character we keep to the end.
Oh yeah, like and the severe upgrades, we will start seeing the Baryons like soon. I think.
Well, are we gonna get essences that would teach severe versions of those?
Yes, but we could probably just refuse like a new Loki, honestly, at that point, or fuse him into some. That's the other thing. We could fuse him into a more powerful caster and pass on all of his abilities plus the Baryons, or replacing those if necessary.
And we could always mess with affinities too if we really wanted to.
Yes, I think this is our guy. This is
our guy.
This is a premium Loki right here.
All right, Loki, you got a redemption arc.
You work for us now.
You're allowed to one apple as a treat.
It is funny that we've ended up with both Loki and Eden on the team after all this time.
I just like this whole process of realizing what we got here. Okay, we got both of those already, so... Okay, so it's minus 32 MP. But in exchange, we make up for it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then get rid of Mabufidi's nuts.
Oh my god, look at that. Bufudine, Agidine, Zeodine, Zandine. Oh, it's so satisfying.
He has all the fucking Infinity Stones right now. Alright, we could look at Suki again. I recall we weren't too impressed with Suki last time.
I like Suiki. I like his design. I remember in the titles where nuclear is one of the elements as Frei, Suiki tends to get nuclear. But unfortunately, this is not a game with nuclear, so he doesn't get shit.
Bufudine, Ice Striker Strike. Like, going from Ice Striker Strike to mid-Bufudine is not something I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah, I'm not really impressed with what Suiki is bringing to the table here. Without nuclear...
If you guys, like, AoEs have such a specific purpose in this game that you usually want the single strike, and I like that though. I like that you're not in a situation in SMT where it's like, might as well just take the AoE version. It's like, nah.
Yeah, and I mean, even if there is a single target, it's also way more expensive, like significantly so. And MP economy is so important. I'm thinking that this is a nice Suiki, but this Suiki would have made waves in the market 10 years ago. Don't play a player. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm calling it on that. All right, we'll look at Skathic really quick.
Skaha.
Sorry.
Skaha,
is this another Gaelic god?
Skaha has pretty crazy agility, is the thing, which is nice.
All right, let's look at what we have set up for you. All right, so your strength and magic are kind of weak though. So you get...
Which is weird, because I seem to remember her being like a very powerful caster in other SMT titles, but...
Mist Rush, that's a random attack. Abyssal Mask, greatly decreased chance it could be effective ailments. Yeah, I'm not feeling Skatha here. I'm not feeling it. And also, just to remember another Gaelic... And I know I'm saying Gaelic wrong. I think I was corrected one time. I think it's like Galaga or something like that. It's been so long since I actually heard the actual pronunciation of it, though. It's Kachi, right?
It's Kashi, yes.
Kashi? Okay, more of a
Kachi.
Catchy.
Kachi.
Which, interestingly enough, is actually how it's pronounced in the Japanese version. If you look at like phonetic spelling of the Japanese name for Kachi, it's pronounced correctly over there. It's only, to be honest, it was never technically pronounced incorrectly in the West, only by players. Because of course, in the West for the longest time, there was no voice acting in FF7 or any of the other titles that referred to Kachi by name out loud. I don't think, at least until like, I don't think ever, maybe. Like it was literally, that was why all eyes were on Square here, because they have traditionally been one of the most high-profile uses of the name Kachi, and I guess they pumped for the mispronunciation because they feel like that's
what
how
I'm responding to for right now. Like I know you're shitposting there, but like honestly, it's something that just makes me kind of sad because it's actually replacing SEO results for real language resources.
I would not worry too much about that. I think that has to do with Google's tendency to prioritize like high profile recent news. I think they'll probably correct itself over time, but it is a bummer that it's happening.
I saw
right
explanation
now.
SEO recently where like basically what Google does is just throw stuff in front of you that they're getting paid ad revenue for, essentially.
I don't. Who's paying them ad revenue to tell people that it's the wrong pronunciation though? Like.
That, like, I'm not sure, but, like, the reason what they usually do is they usually will replace your search results with, like, shopping inquiries.
I mean,
without
I'll
you
be
knowing.
honest, if someone can sell me it like a real Kachi, that would be pretty interesting. I'd be willing to pay money to see a real Kachi.
I don't know, like, look, it sounds cute to get a cat with a sword, but now you have a cat with a sword. You know how much damage a regular cat can do.
Be smart. Use don't ever fight a cat on their terms. Use drugs.
Things Francine says before injecting herself with jet.
Not like that. Have you not seen that? It's a poster that's up in someone took a photo of that's up in like an animal rescue sanctuary or something, or like a vet's. I can't remember which one it is, but it's a poster that people took photos of, which says like, "Do not ever fight a cat on their terms.
Yeah.
They will win every time. They have no morals.
No mercy."
Smart,
yeah.
Brain with drugs.
Yep. No,
Since we weren't able to save, at the very least, we will get a warning from Aogami when we get too close to Seth again.
Yeah, and now I know that this is a safe way. I thought it would be the other direction that'd be dangerous.
I do believe in order to progress the quest line that we will have to fight Seth in order to gain access to the Egyptian enclave.
Okay, we might need to wait a little bit. Anyways, let's get this guy.
I still think we can do it. I think if we go in prepared, especially with like our brand new Loki, if we have a full team of Bufudine,
maybe I'm not feeling it yet though, because again, I just getting like fucking like crowned like that in one round. There's no real defense against that. That's why I'm saying no in that for the moment. Soon though, it'll be very soon.
There is of course the defense of having the enduring soul, which we will eventually pick up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting on for sure. But if we get a few levels, I would give it another roll in lieu of that. What do you got? Yeah, these are... You know, I realize this might be actually an okay place to farm these. Because that's all that's here.
It's kind of meant to incentivize, like, doing this questline to begin with, is getting access to, like, this area with a whole bunch of Mitama in it.
Yeah, Mitama Bridge. It's just been Mitama everywhere. Hold on, we're gonna whack this guy. Whack him!
Can you blame them for hiding here? Up until this point, this area was completely inaccessible.
Who let the fucking Nahobino in here? Jesus Christ. And we're getting all kinds of tasty little glory crystals. Anyways, we're gonna carefully tiptoe down here. anything back over here? Nope. Alright, let's see if Aogami warns us when we go up this side of it. Yeah.
I'm reasonably certain there's no way for us to get past Seth, but...
We got past Seth.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, type 4. There are copies of... I must have picked these up and just been like, I don't care about these. I think by the time I came here, I had... So I only really followed this quest line well after I had, like, explored and done a lot of the rest of the stuff in Taito. So I think at this point, I was kind of, like, in endgame mode, and I did not really care that I was picking up these essences because I already had the other ones.
So the trigger point, by the way, he's guarding that apple over there.
He's guarding that apple. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still... Well, interesting. I mean, if we get past him, I believe there is a save point down here, so, yeah. How about that?
Oh, we are looping around though.
Quite smarter, not harder.
Yeah, because I'm like, alright, what if I go down here? Because we will have that warning no matter what. At the very minimum, that is what we get. There's just like a ton of shit over here, too. This is very good for my soul. And a replacement. Oh, no, we never used the last chakra pot, so this is just the one we got to use.
Just crazy.
Okay, so I don't see a way in here that's not through the Seth location either. Okay, so this is also protected by Seth, so this might be another essence or something. Where did you go? Did you go above? You did, yep. It's fine. Unless there's, like, another, like, place to get in there from. No. Can't jump that. Hold on a second. Alright, never mind. He's not guarding this one. Zhao Gongin's essence.
Ah, that's very interesting that we can pick that up here, and you'll find out why much later.
Dude, fucking die here or something. Get turned to sausage.
The context.
Uh-oh. Okay, what crashed? I think my main computer crashed. My main computer crashed, so the game's fine. The stream's fine. The main computer's not fine, so let's go restart that real quick. Thank God I have an SSD. Yeah, there is some weird crash bug that hits my computer, and I've still not been able to suss out why. I have a suspicion that has something to do with Firefox. And the only way I can prove that's by changing browsers, and that's a pain in the ass. Alright, I can't. So Francine can't hear me right now because the main computer turned off. That's where Discord's located. So I'll be right back for her sake. Forgot about that. It's very easy to forget which things are on which computer, you know? Luckily, it's not too big of a setup to, and hey, you can kind of see the technical guts of what works on my gaming computer versus what doesn't. Oh man. OBS is being funny though. Oh hey. Francine's skull might actually work now. Weird. Hello, can you hear me now? Alright, hold on. Alright, so the skull's not working, unfortunately, still. Damn. I don't know why it's doing that. It's fucking driving me nuts. Yar, I'm a pirate. So the main computer crashed, and I forgot that's where Discord was, so I didn't give you any warning. I forgot. Nah, if I'm quiet, that usually means I got disconnected or something's wrong with my sound. I'm very chatty. I don't like silence in general, which makes me kind of an okay streamer in that regard. I do not like dead air. So yeah, that's a good sign of something's up. Make sure my... Alright, so my OBS on this end is being a little fucky-wucky. Let me restart it again. And also, let me restart IQ. That might be causing issues too. I mean, that's the other problem, is it could just literally be my audio software that's causing these problems.
So long as we have our perfect Loki.
Corsair has fine hardware, but shit software, to the point where it's compromising the quality of the hardware. Okay, then let me stream for you. Stream for you. And by the way, I'm pretty sure it's not Discord, because I've got crashes with or without Discord. It's been pretty unpredictable when my computer crashes. I keep checking all the usual stuff, and it just gives me very generic critical error kind of stuff.
Just Loki is our first Tyrant, I believe, that we actually have in our team. Tyrant is one of the like end game races. You got like Tyrant, Herald, Deity, etc.
Herald.
It would be incredibly funny to me if you modded a copy of Shin Megami Tensei, any of the Shin Megami Tenseis with the Herald race, to just change it to Harold race. That would fucking own. I think you just quietly make that primary copy available on all the ROM sites.
It might be possible for one of the older ones. I mean, game modding is getting better literally all the time. People who are dedicated modders for older games are pretty nuts.
You'd be surprised how comprehensive modding of SMT5 is already. I've seen a lot of model swap edits, especially.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's entirely possible to play through this game as the Joker, if you like.
You know, it might literally just be the Switch in that case, because I know the Switch is eminently edible. What's up?
Oh no!
Have I streamed for you? Did I start your stream, by the way?
Oh, there was a big hitch for a moment, and then you suddenly came back. I thought maybe it had crashed again. It's working now, though.
Okay. All right. If I get a second crash, I'm gonna be actually concerned. I'm not worried yet.
I think that might have been on my end. I think that might have been like a network hitch on my end.
We are a notion apart. As brilliant as technology is, hey, extra physical dampener, thanks. Yeah, there's people to talk to over here. Oh, did you running this stuff? Yeah, he's a cranky little guy. Ooh, there's stuff over here though. Nope, sorry. Conversation or people? I want people. Also, I think I heard something disappear, and that was probably something I probably wanted to kill. Dang, they're getting good at spotting me. Word's gotten around.
They're getting wise.
Jovian just wearing a fucking Magitama mask. Like, oh, it's just me. The long Magitama. Oh, Do I sense a puzzle?
I think Jovian could probably like perfectly coif his hair into the shape of a Mitama, like one of the blue ones, the Saki Mitama, and just kind of hover around and just sort of like move very slowly.
The Mitama are like, hey bro, you okay? Looking really vibrant today.
This is This is a complete gold mine here.
And honestly, I'm not sure he'd pass as a Magitama, because look at his face. He's always been pretty much this passive. Even when he's like shocked, it.
Now I want to mod the game to put a big Mitama like model directly over the Nahabino's face for the entire thing. In every cutscene, just like one of those faces just hovering.
Hey, good news! We found your other half, your demon half. Oh, sweet! Can't wait. You're imagining all these cool demons. It's just fucking slime.
Oh my god. Well, I was literally about to say, imagine finding out that you were the knowledge of a Mitama.
Yeah, that would be okay.
I guess it'd be okay.
I mean, imagine you get the knock on your door, and who should be standing there but fucking Neko Shogun, extending a muscly paw toward you.
I mean, that's a good ending. That's what you want.
Come, comrade, we are one! I don't know why he has a Russian accent. Lord Kanzu aims for a world where everyone can live in peace. No difference in ability, no pestilence or plague. I don't trust this. What would it be like to live in such a world? I simply can't imagine. I really don't trust it. Everything is equal is like some monkey paw shit.
So here's what we know about Khonshu so far. He aggressively stated he intended to create a better world. Then he left and threatened anyone who stood in his way with death. And after that, he didn't show up at the Battle Royale with everyone else. And now we're told that apparently they're just hiding out over here. And he has apparently also recently acquired the leadership, but done nothing further.
Khonshu's
wanted aim was to restore the gods of the Nile to their former glory. I stand as a representative of the Egyptian branch. For some reason, I'm a Loa. Like, the demon model they're using for me is Loa, which is a voodoo demon, but fuck it, whatever. Though I confess I rarely bother with public appearances because I'm not a fucking Egyptian god.
Apparently France is having an issue of bed bugs or something right now. Like Paris.
Yeah, apparently.
And the joke I heard was someone's mentioning this to a friend of theirs, and their friend is just oh, looks like someone sacrificed the right goat in Haiti. It's holy shit.
Amen. May I?
Yeah, no, Anubis feels like yours. Sometimes I just look at a guy and go, no, this is Francine's.
It would be a culture who found his bar, the human that is his soul, so to speak.
The bar in the car. Death Stranding. Reference.
That's a
reference.
You got a little bit of a Professor Farnsworth thing going for this guy. I dig it.
In our family of gods, you would be the first to become a Nahabito. Were you rise, I doubt we'd have any objections.
Oh, I can't wait to actually get my radio show going. You're gonna make such good voices. Alright, I can't remember who had this little fella.
You go for it.
Whoa, now, that Kanzu boy has suddenly lost interest in chasing the throne, huh? That's you for you, I suppose. All passion and fire till something else distracts him. He's at that rebellious age. Thank you, buddy. Hey, I don't like how Boss Arena E this feels.
I will say there is a boss ahead. If you can find a save point, it might be worth saving.
I'm going to. That's too much shit to lose. Did we have a save point on this side of the bridge?
I believe there is one. You might have to go a little bit further ahead. I don't think the boss will not jump on you out of nowhere.
All right, I'm trusting you. This just looks like a place to fight someone.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
No, turn back. Yeah, we are going to go the other way. We are going to look at what this is though once I save. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a closer save point. We'd see it on our map, wouldn't we?
Yeah. You could teleport back to it using the return pillar. There you go.
Yeah, we'll save and we'll just run straight back there. Can't get any can of jelly from the machine. You want anything? Well, it's like jelly soda, isn't it? Ooh.
I heard a great deal about jelly soda, but I failed to try one while I was in Japan.
Failure. I'm gonna switch out Hydra for this attempt with Lamu. I'm assuming this might be something we can do. We'll find out. Lamu's got
I believe this boss may be very slightly above our level range, but not so brutally that it's impossible. We may want to come back later. Either way, I only have about 15-20 minutes left.
I think we should look at this guy, as what I think we should do, and I'm gonna recover first. I'm gonna try my best to ignore any fucking Magatamas we see. I'm gonna try very hard to ignore them.
I think we'll be fine. Because I mean, if we pick up any Mitama and we like them, we'd have to run back and save, or we'd have to beat this boss in one run. So just ignore all the Mitama, dash on through. We'll be fine.
Wait, are they Mitama or Magatama?
Mitama.
Those are Mitama.
Magatama is a different thing.
Okay.
They are kind of shaped like Magatama, which is probably why you're
Okay.
You missed it.
Yeah,
It is
sorry.
an understandable mistake.
The thing, yeah, see. The thing is, because there's like Mimon, there's Magatama, and then there's the other one. Fuck, I'm already lost here. Not here, it's just like mentally I'm lost. Wait, is this
Tomoe symbol?
the way back? Yeah, wrong way. Okay. Dead end.
3 kind of Magatama arranged together in a symbol tends to be called a tomoe.
You talking about Magatama and Agami? No, Agami. No. Fuck. There's just a lot of that, and I'm really bad at learning new languages. Like, I'm pretty okay at writing one language, but I don't got a spongy brain to absorb a whole language. And I just have a terrible ear on top of that for picking up like subtleties and pronunciation. So it ends up being a huge problem trying to respect and, you know, other languages because you want to get it right, and yet, you know, your own sense of processing is betraying you. Here we go.
All right. I wonder who this is.
Who got Kanzu?
Khonshu has not spoken when without being fully voice acted yet, so I'll take Khonshu.
Okay.
So they sent an assassin after all.
No one sent me, I sent myself.
But I have to say, I didn't expect the assassin would be you. Doesn't a Nahabino such as yourself have more pressing matters to attend to? Or could it be that you've given up on the throne, as I have?
I like to talk about it.
Expedition. Either way, the fact that you've come here must mean you've come to kill me.
Honestly,
Admittedly, we were assigned to kill him.
yeah, I suppose.
I'm afraid I can't let that happen. There's something I have to do, you see. Oh yes, I repeated this theme.
Uma.
He's very good at maintaining that stance without falling over.
64, huh? Alright. We got Agadine, we got light stuff. I think the light's not going to be a problem at the moment. Alright, so what I expect is we're going to see Agadine, maybe Hamon. We're not going to see Mahamon until,
Actually, I think Karnak is probably the most likely thing for Magatsugi.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. It might be either Mahamon or Karnak, just to keep you guessing.
This is our first tussle with one of the representatives of the factions vying for the throne currently, so he's definitely easily the most dangerous boss we've maybe encountered as of yet, I would say.
Also,
it's impossible for us.
Hold on, you're slicing potatoes and leeks? Oh, are you making potato leek soup? Is that what you're doing? Because holy shit, I love potato leek soup. But look at that strength and magic score, by the way.
Yep. Admittedly, he is a boss version of himself, but I love this track so much.
Oh, I didn't actually look at what he's weak to. Oh well. What is he weak to?
Ice.
Just ice? Okay, we have that. We have a lot of that, actually, now that I think about it.
Seems like it's a unique weakness of the Egyptian deities. That's a good hit. I love Khonshu's animations.
And guess what? We have Bufadine on you, too.
He is way too low to fight Khonshu, I think.
Yeah, man. Alright. We're gonna keep him going, though.
I love this track so much. It's partly a reference to the track that Ishtar had in Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, the MMO, which also used this similar like vocal motif.
Ooh, garlic too. I mean, of course, garlic. Garlic's just so good with those combination ingredients. Garlic's just a very good ingredient in general.
Oh man, Loki's gonna be getting a restore every single time he hits that ice sweetness. Ah, it's so good. That is a beautiful Loki we have created.
We're gonna actually take advantage of that Silver Ruin, though. Hi,
Oh,
Loki.
fuck. Our beautiful Loki. God damn it.
Why couldn't it be the other way around?
Why were you the one to survive?
God damn it. You're weak to fire.
Giving Llama a crippling anxiety that lasts the rest of their life by looking at them over the charred remnants of Loki and saying, it should have been you.
Jesus Christ. Alright,
He's
well,
not normally in SMT games. I don't know what you're talking about.
crack grenades are holy shit good. I haven't played around with like all the builds yet in the Dark Tide stuff here. Anyways, I'm doing some mental calculations here. I could get a press turn, or I could lower your accuracy a little bit more, and I think I know what I want.
Problem is, I don't think out of our current team here we have an actual damage dealer. Is the problem? That was kind of low-key. I think Jovian could cause some serious damage if we start Sakanagi spam though.
Well, he's
but
been
that won't get us.
on level 50 to remove Armored Ogre, and yeah, like in general, players are a lot more strong in Dark Tide update. Jen almost decided on playing after SMT, but we're gonna do more heat on Blood right after Francine Iron. Oh, thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you. We could take advantage of that. Maybe. Please don't.
Oof. Oh, bad pick.
Alright, good news for us though. Not worried yet. Go ahead and Wrap Tempest. +5 on that Wrap Tempest, jeez.
Oh my god. Delightful.
Alright, no.
Show us a Hasatobi to end all Hasatobis.
Pretty good.
Yeah. For his level relative to Khonshu's, that's fantastic. And now Lamu, our sorry, damp, mud-covered son.
We can get you a defense lower next round. I'm gonna keep hitting him with Silt of Ruin for the moment. We're just gonna keep that debuff sticking around while he's up, rather than doing the switch out. Heavy almighty attack. I mean, I could ever just use a gem.
Would save on some MP.
Yeah. And probably do a decent amount of damage. Let's see. Look at that, a decent amount of damage.
Jesus.
I'm gonna push with a Wrath Tempest on you. Might as well just do a Hasatobi here. So Tala's going to heal in a second, but she won't be able to fully restore Jovian. So I'm gonna toss a Bizor on him. And that should be pretty good.
That's smart.
It's that stat gain though from this is so good.
I know Soul of Ruin is nice. I think we need to replace either Yoshitsune or Lamu.
I'm hoping he kills Lamu for us, honestly.
Honestly, I think it might be worth doing a revive on Loki. I know he got one shot, but like bringing him back right now.
Hey, guess what?
Well, we'll clear some space.
We're in a tight spot.
We cleared a space for you.
Alright, cool. Forgot, do items give you a press turn?
Items do not give you a press. Items will consume. Using an item will consume a turn.
Oh, sorry, consume a turn, yeah. So we want to get the press turn from summoning someone back. We probably have to use a fire screen.
I think Yerlinger fire screen in the hopes that it gets a free turn and then revive Loki. I want to see a Yerlinger, Loki, Jovian. Didn't I say Jovian there? Jovian
okay,
and
so
Tao line up here.
he can. Oh no, we want to. Fuck! I gotta think about this. We won't be able to revive and put Loki out in the same round. We're gonna have to revive him next round.
Well, we could revive him now, and then have Tao pass, and then bring have Jovian bring him out. But that would delete our opportunity to use a fire screen. I think have Yerlunger use an item here to revive him, then have Tao throw out a fire screen, and then we hope that gets us a free turn to bring Loki out.
All right, I hate it because I want to bring all 4 out every time, but.
This is going to be a long fight either way. You've seen how much health he has. So, do we have an item that can?
We have only one fire dampener, so this is probably not going to be a victory. I mean, she can just revive Loki herself. I got plenty of bombs.
Bomb of life.
Drop the bomb.
Detonates and explodes. Turn life everywhere. Yes, the world needs Loki. Bring Loki back to life.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, go to hell. Go to hell. Oh, he's laughing about it as well. That's a bad idea, though.
Alright.
Damn, buy me Bone Storm or go to hell, can't you?
Alright, here comes the Loki again.
At least we have Loki. Oh, have we used Sibylle at all? We've used her, but we haven't made use of her yet. She could be potentially pretty nice.
Essentially, yeah. Oh, let's get the pass turn here. Press turn, not pass turn.
Yeah, I think if we set up the team beforehand, we could actually whip Khonshu's ass. Honestly, we're causing like a good amount of damage.
Yeah, I think we have the damage. It just needs to be a bit better approach. I figured there'd just be the probing fight though. I didn't think we were gonna win it, but I wanted to see how close we got, and I feel like we could do this one. I'm in agreement with you. Bring out Sybil. I mean, we didn't fuse Sybil.
Oh my gosh, she has a block and a resistance on both of his main attack elements.
You know what? Fuck it. Cause problems, Sybil.
She does look very cool. This is a very cool arrangement right now of her room. Oh,
right.
Perfect.
We like that. We don't like that, but that's okay. We survived.
That could have been way worse.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna toss a chakra pot on Al.
Yeah.
Yep. Already aiming at her. Good. Loki, get that Bufadine out.
God, that's such a nice chunk.
Sybil.
What does she actually have?
She does have Meteorama. She's bullfight. Oh, she's a healer.
I think she's a combo healer attack. I think Dark Sword. Actually, I would really love to see if we seal him. That would be fucking amazing. There's low chance that she'll still cause a fair amount of damage.
I got a crit out of it at least.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
I didn't realize it was 2 hits. I should have read that. I think the next time we do this fight, she's our healer. Actually, not Tao.
Yeah.
I mean, Tao hasn't been dying. It's just that Tao is very.
I really wish Tao came with Bowl of Hygeia. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, that would kind of make her absolutely bonkers. All right. I could Sakanagi, or I could heal Jovian a bit more. Or I don't have any more fire screens. Is the problem?
We could do it. He just did fire. We could do a light screen.
I think so. Do we even have light dampeners?
We have a light dampener.
We are out of light dampeners. All right, mental note before we quit for today. Let's go reload our dampeners.
Yeah.
We haven't filled them up for a while. Anyways,
you could use a magic mirror on Jovian to protect him from any unless he uses Karnak or something like that, which he's not going to because he's not on Magatsuhi. We could just do that, and that would definitely keep him alive, and it would also end his turn.
It'd be really funny too. Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah.
All right, you know what to do, buddy.
This will, of course, be Khonshu's cue to use the physical attack he hasn't used. He's going to use Dark Sword on Jovian now, absolutely guaranteed. Sod's law.
Alright, we're going to Meteorama though. Alright, buddy, what are you going to do? just use regular
Oh my
attack.
god.
Guess what? Karnak happened.
You can use Karnak outside of Magatsui? Holy shit.
Good news.
Oh my god. That's...
You missed.
Wow.
You missed someone first off. You missed Tao. We need to
I
change.
guess we're
We need
fine.
to change out Tao. By the way.
Yeah. Who do we want out here?
Hydra might be able to do something. No.
What about Kimmer? Kimmer's our other new arrival, right? Like, what does Kimmer have to offer us here? Kimmer has a resist on fire. Tesher Karn could really help, potentially. I don't believe Zeodyne doesn't hit weakness, but it still would be able to do damage. I believe. I don't think there's a block there.
And these are just way too low. This Queen map was someone we just found, yeah. We'll give it a shot. I don't really have a better option though. So it does look like we need to do a bit more fusion before we fight him too.
We just found this Queen Mab on the floor. Kind of got a little bit of like lint on it.
Alright, let's see.
I think Bowl of Hygeia, then see if we can cycle back around to her by passing so that everyone can get like a max heal. Oh, sounded like that hurt her.
When Mishia is surrounded by blades, it makes sense. Alright, we're gonna do this.
He did just use Karnak, so there's not a massive chance that he uses it again. But
He
that
might
would be
use the
very
other one
funny.
though.
Dark Sword, yeah.
Yeah, so then what I'm gonna do here actually is rather than just do nothing, I'm just gonna throw in like an ice gem. Why not?
Yeah.
That's actually not the
bad.
worst use of a turn right there.
And everyone's still benefiting from those buffs that Tau dropped us. They'll go away in a little bit, but it's nice to have them while we have them.
Here we go.
Make a real meteorama out of this.
And everyone's got a big
Lovely.
HP buff out of it. And then
This is a free one. Do you want to try one of his attacks? I kind of want to see what kind of damage he can cause.
yeah, we could try a
Maybe
Severing Bite.
Severing Bite?
Yep. Not bad actually.
That's fine.
That's reasonable.
That's fine. That would have been much better if it was critical, but we can save that for... there we go.
Suck it.
Really earning your keep.
Suck it.
Yes. No, now we have Magatsui. Severing Bite will fucking whip this next turn, and we still got all our buffs.
We still got our buffs. This is the last turn of those buffs, so let's go nuts.
Yeah.
See how far we can get. I am absolutely 100% convinced we can do this fight now, though.
Yes. Even if we don't do it this time, but I think we could, potentially, actually.
Potentially, yeah, it's possible. I'm not, like, saying we're going to do it 100%,
Yeah.
but man.
No, I'm
We're gonna get,
seriously
at the very least, we're gonna get tragically close.
We're gonna have an Ariok moment.
Dark Sword, no reason not the Dark Sword. We all love Dark Sword.
If we sealed him, that would be fantastic.
Also,
He might
Severing
be-
Bite's getting a bonus because it's going to crit.
Yes.
Worth it.
Oh, that's lovely. That's almost 300.
Yeah, okay. Just keep on going. You know, we have like big like items too we should be using more. Now's the time to use some of our good items at this point in the game. Alright, I could do a Meteorama again. Feels like the right move. Jovian's still got a big health buff, as does Loki. And we'll Severing Bite this guy. Damn. I'm Owen. No.
Bad target.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay, it's gotta be Karnak, right? There's no way he's not gonna use Karnak.
Wait, let's check him again though, really quick.
The only attack we haven't seen from him yet is Dark Sword, or Mahamon, I guess. Fuck, it could be Mahamon, actually. He's used Karnak outside of Magatsuhi, so...
Yeah, like, why would he use Karnak, when, like, it's a guaranteed crit?
Yeah.
So you want to use, you'd want to use that one. Do we have, we have light dampeners?
We don't have a light dampener, that's the thing.
We are out of this?
Yeah.
Alright, next question. Does anyone here have a light dampener? Or we successfully purged it from everyone?
Didn't someone have light block?
We have light block. So we do have reflects. Is the thing?
Yeah.
You have resist light.
Resist light.
I'm just gonna go for everyone, just in case. Alright.
Okay, we could use this turn to swap out all of the team members to people who resist or block light, and then use a magic mirror on Jovian.
Well,
it would be incredibly inefficient, but it would potentially save our lives.
Well, here's the thing: is you have resist, you have
You
block,
already resist light.
you're
block.
neutral to it. We could put a magic mirror on Jovian and
Put a magic mirror on Jovian and swap Kimmer out so he doesn't freaking die.
you think we should
I
just
like
swap them
Kimmer.
out?
Swap him out because there's got to be someone else who has block light, right? Like, I mean, you could swap back to Tao just for this one turn.
She could. I mean, I could also give her a chakra pot because she's been a very agreeable.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? We picked up a free chakra pot on the bridge anyway. Like,
Yep. We already used to win this fight, but
and then as long as someone uses a magic mirror on Jovian, we can use the rest of the turn for whatever we want.
alright, we're getting the press turn from you. We can get back around to Tao. Yeah, we are gonna get back around to Tao, aren't we? So even if we just... I think we can. Here you go, Tao.
And that'll get us a buff so we can like at least the top three here can like once Tao's gone again, like we could continue to wail on Khonshu with their buffs.
Why am I doing that with Tao?
Well, someone's got to use the magic mirror.
All
but
right,
yeah,
she doesn't have both Hygia. Damn.
Yeah, I think we'll get her to use Light of Order for the buff.
Yeah, it's such a waste of MP though.
I guess that's true. Okay.
That's like a next round maneuver, I think.
You know, Matarunda might be a good call actually, because that'll further mitigate the potential impact if something does go wrong. I mean, Loki's still going to take a.
We are
Loki's
rotating
still
back
going to
to
take a
her.
hit.
Here we go. All right, buddy. Let's see if we called your number. I'm gonna ice gem on the press turn. Gonna Buffadine, press turn. Anything I can do with you?
And could just take a dark sword like swing again, like any chance. If we seal him, we don't have to worry about any of this. Nope.
I have a feeling that he's immune to it. And then for you, what we're gonna do again? That's right, we're gonna do a debuff. Alright, let's fucking see what happens. Oh, look at that. We called it.
Oh, perfect.
We paid attention.
Jesus Christ, though, even with the resist, Loki nearly... That's a resist and light damage down, and he still nearly died.
Yeah. Well, we can. We're gonna need to give you a chocolate drop over there, lady. There you go. Buffadine. We could bowl Hygia and give everyone a huge... that's what we're gonna do, actually. Yeah. Alright,
I'm so glad Cibele's out. She's such a cool design.
She is. I'm glad we got to use her. Alright, we're ice gemming with Tao here. Kind of waiting for it on that big heal of hers, it feels like. Oh yeah, he's pissed. Look at him.
He's losing his balance finally. He's been standing on one fucking leg the entire fight.
Oh yeah,
like,
he's got a
starting
cramp.
Yep, he's cramping up.
Okay, cool. I feel pretty good about this maneuver we're doing right now. Extra insurance. And then give me that Meteorama, my friend.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Alright.
Wonderful. And we're not set up to resist necessarily next thing, whatever he's doing, but... Oh my god, yeah, we only survived that. We only survived that because of Bowl of Hygeia.
Bye, Loki.
Oh, bummer.
I have a silly idea. Yeah, no, actually, no, this is just straight up my silly idea here. Get over here.
That's such a cool animation.
Alright, we're gonna ice gem. Sure, we get that press turn. Fuck, where's my ice gems? I know I have more. Did I actually...
Oh my god, did
No,
we actually
they're
run
right
out?
there.
No, they're there. Okay.
Yes, to say, there's no way. We had way more than that. What I want to do with you?
Another ice gem, maybe? I mean...
Someone's gonna have to heal is the thing on Jovian.
Jovian could eat a bead.
He could.
He could swallow a bead.
Alright, enjoy your bead, my friend. And then... Hey, we brought back your favorite guy. Once again.
You know, for a guy who wanted to do terrible things to the state of healthcare and privatize it all, he sure is getting exceptional healthcare from us for free.
Maybe he'll change his ways. I doubt it, but maybe he'll change his ways. And then, let's see, he used fire last turn.
Yes, so again, we don't have a light dampener, but there's also an off chance he uses Karnak. So...
I feel like he might use Karnak.
Yeah.
It feels like the exact time you'd use Karnak.
It's been a while.
It is not.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, that could have been worse. Okay, now we need a light of Tau from Tau. We need a light of order from Tau in order to undo
Absolutely.
what just happened. Huh?
Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna generate a press turn through Ice Gem. Damn it, I keep skipping like right over it. Yeah, I don't like that damage debuff, but that's okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just stay cool, Gurney. Be cool.
Watch him use Karnak next turn now.
Alright,
We're very close to Magatsuhi though, is the thing, so...
Yeah. I think I'm gonna change out Sybil for, Chimera. This round. If we get Magatsuhi...
Light order.
Yep, light order, thank you. Oh, that's not enough to heal. That's okay, we still have plenty of rounds. And as much as I want to keep you around Sybil, like, we'd have to juice you back up. I think she's good as a tagging character for this fight.
This is something that is going to be true of a lot of like end game boss fights. Is like this rotating like cost rather than being able to use one party for the entire thing. So it's good that you're learning this as practice.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been slowly becoming more and more of that over time. Well, that'd be really funny if we did that.
It would be really funny.
But I feel like if he's gonna use his move any second now.
Yeah, like, I'm terrified of a Karnak under these circumstances.
So this is a Fizz Dampener. Last one we got.
That's our last one, but I mean, this is almost the end of the fight, and if there was ever a time to use it.
And they're always replaceable. And then Jovian, you are actually getting a Bezor. Actually,
Yeah, just in case, because he could just cost Hamel or something.
Ambrosia's fine, right? That's safe to use.
Ambrosia, yeah, large set HP recovery to 1 ally.
Yeah. I try to remember, one of them I know has a chance to confuse.
No, that's muscle drink. Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
ouch.
lord.
Oh my god.
Once again.
Are you kidding? Well,
Once again.
this is crazy. This is one of our biggest nail biters ever.
Alright, we absolutely need to get around to Loki, but I also need to make sure that... So yeah, we need to
If we
get...
get one more solid Magatsuki turn, a bead, I think, for Jovian, potentially. No Fizz Dampeners left, unfortunately.
Yep, beat time.
Eat this.
Alright, Ice Gem it. How many of those do we have left?
Like, I guess like two,
Two.
maybe?
Alright, well, it's gonna be well used from her. There's gonna be a crit here any second, though. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna do it this round.
If he does Karnak and kills everyone, that would be the Ariok moment of all time.
Yeah, I know, that'd be a hell of an Ariok moment. No, just debilitate.
Oh. I mean, just debilitate. It's still pretty bad, but
Also, the worst
that
person to
could've been
cast
so
that
much
on.
worse. Holy shit. Okay, if we
It's time.
Magatsuki and just blitz it, we win, I think.
Let's do our best,
Especially
folks.
since Jovian was able to resist, like, getting debuffed, so...
Oh, I wasn't able to do this, he just had extra stats.
Oh, no, I know. That's just how I phrased it.
Okay.
Like,
For all intents and purposes, yeah, it is kind of like resisting it.
yeah, we win. We win, I think. As long as no one misses.
Well, yeah, that's good damage, even with the fucking debuff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
And we
feeling
come back
confident.
around to it.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh, I want this so bad.
I cannot believe we did this. This was purely meant to be a fact-finding mission
Oh,
here.
so you're immune to that. We have another gem we can drop on him, though, and it'll do...
I could just use Megidola.
Use
We're
Megadola?
right up here at the end. I think use Megidola.
Alright. Mega Midola. Bitch.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful.
I'm so excited. Oh, even if we lose, this is actually a really good fight. I'm stomping my feet right now.
Beautiful.
Oh, it goes to white during that too. Holy shit. Oh my god, hold on. Maybe it's coincidence because of how long that goes. I don't know, but the fact that like you just see the whirlwind, it goes to white.
Yeah.
God damn.
With all the crits just like piling up, that was beautiful.
Good fucking job, Jovian. We are all very proud of you. And like, as promised though, I am going to put a little bit of love into your vitality. Again, that just straight up reduces damage when damaged by enemies. Okay, that's still good though. A little bit more of that is all we need. Alright, Tao is still pogging off, Jesus. It is. It is your duty.
Okay. You're gonna have a choice to make here.
This is yours.
Is this truly the end? I can't die yet. I still have two ... ellipsis.
I want to hear what he says. Does this lock me off of anything?
Killing him will lock you off of stuff. Spare him, trust me.
I'm gonna spare him. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see what he's up to. And has Jovian not been fair with the use of his blade? Hasn't he known where to aim it and when to aim it?
You'll let me go.
I don't know what you're up to.
See, now that you know I have no interest in the throne, you've judged that I'm no longer a threat. Oh, you're humiliating me. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to thank you, but I can promise you I will not seek the throne, despite what I said earlier at the conference about killing people who stop me from doing that. It's whatever.
Things change.
I have no intention of becoming a Nahobino.
Is your other half just really stinky or something?
それじゃ
I shall graciously accept your offer and take my leave. I have to quickly recover my Magatsugi.
Okay, so we're not gonna.
We beat our first faction leader. Khonshu left. He's gone.
He just shares zone right out of there.
You will have to tell. Okay, we're gonna have to end there because I went way over time.
Yeah,
for
but
that, but it was worth it.
what a reason to! Holy shit!
Yeah, fantastic! What a fantastic fight. Next week we should forget. Well, no, not next week. Tomorrow we should remember to go back to that the Dominion who originally gave us that quest. And let him know that unfortunately we decided not to kill Khonshu.
We'll see if he decides to take umbrage for it. I don't think he will though. So I'm gonna keep streaming. But I am spending a little bit of time here filling up my dampeners so I don't forget for next week.
Well, I will see you tomorrow then. So
yeah, see you tomorrow. What a fantastic episode.
Yeah, what a killer one. Okay, see ya.
Thank you, Francine. And that was the lovely Francine. Here as always to make the stream way better than I could do by myself. And that's not me putting down myself. I just really like having guests around. They add. I've never had a guest take anything away. I mean, and she's not a guest, she's a co-host at this point. You don't do this many episodes of someone and not call them a co-host. There's just no way. Alright, so we're loaded up on all those. Let's get some gems before we go on break time. I mean, we don't need a full load. I like having a little room to find more. Now here's the thing, fizz dampeners, we can't buy those, can we? Alright, so we are out of fizz dampeners, that's fine. We got a bunch of shit to sell. Money is coming in hot and heavy though, and that makes life really good. Whoa, I am super hype right now. Goddamn, folks. Hell yeah, if someone wants to clip that, that's a hell of a way to clip it. Alright, I'm gonna take my BRB. I'll put on some... probably more Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie Smash Brothers Edition. And I'm gonna enjoy my break and stretch. When I come back, it'll be time for our Heat on Blood Right. Stick around if you want to see some... Excuse me. Well, you know, it's appropriate. We're playing a Hot Lady Orc, and we're going to be doing some Boomer Shooter. Well, thank you, Fullerine. I appreciate it. I hope